Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm actually going to be showing you guys how I make yogurt at home. So let's get on with it. So first you actually have to boil the milk a little bit. Just get that first simmer or that first boil. So I have kept 1 gallon milk together with this and this in two different vessels. And I have used this milk here, which is the vitamin D, the full vitamin D. Use the one with the fat, use a whole milk. Don't use like skim milk or something. I have not tried with skim milk, so I don't know how it will come. I think I have a couple of friends who do in that Instapot with skim milk, and I think it turns out okay. So I'm not sure, but I always use the fat one because I do want the fat in the milk. I don't want to get rid of that fat. So once this simmers, so I've kept it very low. Keep it low, that way it heats up really good and it's not going to boil over. You get that simmer on the top, you'll see that it'll start simmering a little bit, gets that first boil. As soon as that happens, you can just off it, because that's all you need. And after that, I'll show you once that happens what I do. First boil now, so I offed it. See, this is why I was telling that I keep it in the low, because I forgot. And see how it, the cream was all over till the top, but anyway, it didn't fall, so that's good. So now what I'm going to do is just off it, and then what you have to do is you have to cool it down, because you don't want it to be very hot before you put the yogurt in. So now time to cool it down, and it should be just warm, like in the sense that if I touch, see now it's hot, very hot. So it should be just warm. So I'm going to wait until it gets warm now. Okay, now the milk is cooled down. So see, I'm able to touch it like this nicely. It's like warm, just warm. So that much warm is enough for me. It is still hot inside, but I'm able to touch nicely. So now I'm going to put the yogurt. So usually to do this, what I am using here is my old yogurt, right? So every time I make it, I use the previous yogurt. I keep some, and then I put some, and I keep a little bit extra in that way. If at all this doesn't turn out good or something, then I'll have a backup that I can use to make the yogurt, because you really need very little, but I try to put more just to make sure that it does good yogurt. Now, the first time I made the first yogurt, one of my friend had given me a homemade yogurt, and this was back in March actually, when I was not feeling well, at that time. She had given me food, so she had given me some yogurt with it, a little bit of yogurt. So I had eaten that and kept I had kept only 2-3 spoons in order to make yogurt the next day. So I used that, and every time after that, I've just used whichever yogurt I make, I use that and then make a yogurt. And that is how it's continued. It's been March to now, right? Now it is December. So I've just continued like that. There was no break in it. So if you keep doing that, then you can just continue like that, and you will, you'll keep doing yogurt from your previous yogurt. So all you need is a little bit actually. I just keep this one just to make sure. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this yogurt, right? And what you do is just I'm trying to break that here because there's some cream. So I'll just put like that inside, and I just take, actually you don't need that much. Even if you put that 1 drop, actually it's enough. It'll make it, your yogurt will still be formed in the morning. But I just try to make sure that I just put a lot, because this is a lot of milk. So I just try to make sure that I really get it. So now I put that. The same thing I'm going to do in this one too. I'm going to just break that cream. You can remove the cream on top if you want. I don't. I just leave it, and then put it in every kind of, I just make 1, 2, 3, 4 dots, and then middle 1 dot, which is not required. Even this much, right? This much is enough to make the yogurt actually. But I don't know. I think just to make sure, I try to put more, which is not required actually. So I am going to put, just because I have the yogurt. Now this much is left, so I'm just going to keep this as a backup just in case. I just want to have this as a backup. So what I do is this yogurt, I'm going to keep this until, like, I know that I have enough yogurt from this, right? So until that. So I did that. Now once I put that, what I'm going to do is just kind of give it a stir, not like a big stir or something, just because I have cream on top, I'm just giving it a stir, kind of mixing it. Then there is also, so I'm just giving it a stir, and then once I do that, that cream is kind of coming onto this thing. Once I do that, so I'm going to close that, and then this one I'm going to close that. This closes tightly. So now, so that no air goes in too much, so what I'm going to do is, over this I'm going to use some like towels like this, right? I can take these kitchen towels, of course nice clean ones, not the one you're using. So and then cover like that, the edges and all like that. That way it keeps that heat inside, and that helps it to make the yogurt. So same thing I will do for this one also, so that there's no air coming out of that. So I do that. I put the other one also in there. And the oven is not on. You don't have to on the oven. And the oven is not on, it is off. And if you have previously like made something in the oven, then it will be a little warm. So sometimes if your milk is too cold, that warmth also helps it to kind of make the yogurt, I guess. But right now, because my oven was not on or anything, so I'll just keep it and then kind of close it, so that it circulates that heat within, and it'll be better for it. So then I just close it, then you're done. That's it. And then in the morning you can come and then remove it and check it. I will show you in the morning how it looks. Hi guys, so it's morning now, so I'm going to be taking the yogurt off the oven, and we'll see how the yogurt is formed now. So just going to take the towels off it. So I just took it out, and let me show you guys how the yogurt looks. Look at that. How beautiful that looks. So it's all done. It looks good. Same thing here too. This is the big one, but you can see there's little water formed on the top in this one. So but that is fine. As soon as I keep it in the fridge, it'll be fine. So now in the morning, once you see that it's like it's fine, then just keep the yogurt right away in the fridge. And I actually forgot. It's already kind of, what time is it? It's like 12 o'clock now already. It's afternoon. I got up very late because it's Sunday today, and I got up really late, and I forgot that there was the yogurt in the oven. So now I took it out. So anyway, I will be keeping it in the fridge now. So as soon as you take it out, keep it in the fridge. Otherwise it can get like sour, like if you keep it for outside for a long time. So so there you go, yummy homemade yogurt. So I usually always make it, like I said, with yogurt. If you can get some, I don't know, I've not tried with the store bought yogurt, tried with doing with that. Some people actually do it with yeast or something that they get from the store. I have not tried that method either. I always do this. If I run out of yogurt or something to do my next yogurt, then I just like borrow it from my friend or my neighbor, who do yogurt at home. So so that's how I do it. So there you go guys. So how easy it was. All you have to do is warm the milk and then cool it down a little bit so that it's not very hot. Just it should be like, like just warm, and then you put the little bit of yogurt. You don't need much. I put a lot yesterday, but you don't need that much actually. 1 or 2 spoons are more than enough. And then you just cover it completely so that it gets the moisture doesn't come out, like so that it gets that heat inside. And then you just keep it somewhere in a closed space. For me, the oven is like a closed space, so that's the reason I kept it there, so it remains warm. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you liked. So there you go, guys. Thank you.